Alrighty, what is going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to the channel for another market update. Hope everybody's having a lovely day. And with that being said, let's get into the TA. Alright guys, so we've done a whole lot of nothing today, but what we have done is we've just consolidated in what I believe to be a bullish manner. You got SPY with the bullish looking rectangle, you got QQ with the now broken channel, IWM, you broke out of this bull pennant, DIA, you just kept going after you broke out of your flag over here. And guys, you've just continuously put in these like bullish consolidations and then broke up from them. All right, it's on everything I'm looking at. So I'm just gonna put it out there, guys. We got no reason to be bearish. So if you want to be a bear, you might just want to wait until some of these signals turn into confirmations. We don't have anything but signals right now to really be bearish off of, as you do have bearish divergences all over the place. All right, on QQQ, SPY, DIA, IWM does not. IWM was looking pretty immaculate yesterday, but this is what we're talking about with this decreasing volume. Looking suspicious to me, but nothing less than bullish looking over here on SPY, QQ, and DIA. If you really just wanted to hang on, sorry about that. If you really just wanted to long something in the past, since the breakout, the DIA was the place to be, guys. You have gone straight up. You did not really do any of this, this up and down chop. I mean, yeah, you're going up, but you guys can see we have a bunch of red candles. We have some green candles. All right, 3 greens, 3 reds, except for what we got going on over here, because I have a bunch of drawings because this was done on the 15-minute time frame. But guys, there's really not much to talk about today. Why? Because we have Google earnings and Microsoft right after the bell, and then we also have AMD, and then we have Boeing before the bell tomorrow. I believe it's before the bell. Yeah, before the bell. You have AMD. AMD is not. Oh no, it is. Okay. AMD is also right after the bell today. And then boom, right there on Microsoft, and boom on Google. I'm just going to say right now, these guys are already flying high in the sky. I would not be surprised to see Google take a fall. Let's see how Microsoft is looking. Microsoft is also just flying high in the sky. Again, I wouldn't be surprised to see these guys take a fall. AMD, I just want to bring us back all the way over here. You were kind of set up to rally here, guys. You broke out from this consolidation, and then guess what? You just kind of came back into it, and then you went into earnings looking like that. So I'm just saying, all right, we could see something like this again, but we're not set up to really do anything crazy here, in my opinion, all right? If anything, AMD out of all of these are set up the best, because Microsoft just looks like, you're in your uptrend, you're hugging it. But we very easily can, you guys can see what I'm saying. You can see this thing slide very easily. And Goog, all right, you've kind of already broken your aggressive uptrend up here. All right, I guess we could call it right there. All right, but you do have what we just took a look at over on SPY, which is this bullish rectangle. So we're going to have to see how that, well, it doesn't have to be bullish, just SPY. Let's just really look at it on the 15-minute time frame. You literally had a breakout from what we were also referring to as this bullish pennant. And then you just consolidated. And now it looks like you're going to break up, but we're really going to have to see, guys. So you do have these arrows here. If you guys break under 490.38, all right, I'm looking for a 15-minute close under there. Then I'm looking for 489.12, which is going to be the high of this candlestick right over here. And you have above there, guys, 491.36. There you go. Where did I get these levels from? Right here when the range was established. We got the high of this candlestick right here, 491.36. We have the low of this candlestick right here, which is 490.38. All right. Now, I guess we're actually going to make that there, because then it was established all by one candlestick right here. The low of this candlestick, the high of this candlestick. All right, so real easy, guys. Nothing really, nothing really to talk about too much there. You do have a triple bearish divergence, though, on the 15-minute time frame right before going into these earnings. So that being said, let's talk about over here on what's called these setups I want to talk about. All right, some individual tickers. RK, guys, you did break this daily downtrend. You can also see it pretty clearly on the 4-hour. So far, you're not holding up. So that is not too pretty. But if you can hold up here, then it would just create another little inverse head and shoulders formation right here. All right, and regardless, you broke out of this downtrend that shows something is changing. I like it. All right, you had volume behind yesterday's candlestick. I like it. TLT, all right, I also like it. All right, you got back above the 9. Told you guys I think we could be going for, you know, a bigger ride here. TNX, you're right here at the lower trend line. We'll see what happens here. It likes its channels. All right, but, you know, it's going to be moving inverse to TLT over here. Coin, you're literally just doing a break and retest. I just want to put that out there. We'll put it back in your radar in case you're forgetting about it. You're on the 4-hour time frame, not really looking too shabby. Daily time frame, also not looking too shabby. Come over here to cat, guys. I just want to put this one out there. All right, you didn't get your pullback. You, as of this day right here, we were saying, hey, this thing, well, I think it was in the weekly update we talked about it. This thing's probably going to keep going, guys. This thing just got to a fresh all-time high. And yeah, it looks good. I'm just putting out there. I don't know why all of these are there. I have absolutely no idea. But yeah, guys, that is cat for you. I like the setup. Well, I'm not going to say I like this setup because it's not really a setup to go off of other than this, you know, you consolidated. If you're playing the bull flag, that would have been the setup to play. We called it out when it was in that, and then you broke out, and we said you're probably going to continue higher, all right? You're not getting the pullback. Guess what? You're in squeeze territory. You do have that bearish divergence, though. AAL, all right? Boeing earnings before the bell tomorrow. If they're good, this thing probably can get some life into it, all right? And you probably do get a decent push upward. I'm actually going to take that one off. We're looking at that level right there. All right, guys. So I'm not personally going to take it, but it's just a trade idea to put on your radar. You did have, as you guys can see right there, 2 months of consolidation. Do you really think it's just going to break up, you know, less than this 13%? All right. Like, I just don't think so. I think this move is just going to warm up. I think it's going to be bought up. All right. CVS, this is one that hasn't broken out yet. You're in a down sloping channel. You're holding where you broke out from over here. I like it. You had a hammer candlestick off of heavy volume. You got earnings coming up, and I think you probably could get an earnings run up or an earnings move. All right. Nike just broke out. We talked about it while it's consolidating this wedge. Guess what? All right. Had the bullish divergence, or maybe we talked about it in the weekly update. Regardless, you broke out now. You had the hammer candlestick. I don't like the volume going on here, but I think that's just because we have earnings this week, and, you know, market participants just are not being active. All right, guys. So that is just about it. With that being said, I will catch you on the next one. Go follow the Twitter if you're not already over there. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. Everybody have a lovely rest of your day, and peace.